Good evening. I'm Kerry Prather, the president of Franklin College, pleased and proud to have recommended Dr. David Wantz for induction in the Indiana Academy. Dr. Wantz and I go back at least through his tenure as president of ICI. He was the very first visitor to my office. When you were informed about your induction in the Indiana Academy, what was your reaction?
You can see it here. I didn't quite know what to make of it. I had worked with the rest of the staff to raise the importance and the integration of the Indiana Academy with ICI. And I was happy that that was done because we were moving in the same direction here. But for me to be counted in that number, it was really hard to believe. I don't see myself that way. I see myself as a person whose job is to do his duty. You'll remember at the end of each one of our Zoom calls, I'd say, "We work for you, tell us what you need." I got credit for being really smart. You all told me what to do.
But you made those opportunities possible. And as the rookie, it was so important for me to be able to benefit from all of the wisdom and experience in that room of all of the college presidents as we were trying to literally feel our way through the whole pandemic.
What do you think the Indiana Academy does or can do, should do for our colleges?
The whole future of the state depends on just an increasing level of education of citizens throughout the state of Indiana. So the Indiana Academy represents that, celebrates achievements in higher education, and you're a great example of all of that.
Every teacher loves his or her students, but what we get with a private education is more opportunities to focus on those students because that's what we're called to do here.
I think all of that comes together to help these students really become the best version of themselves that they can be.
I mean, I'm a first generation college kid, right? I took the scenic route through college. It took me 5.5 years, right? But I wound up as the president. It's amazing what a private education can do for a person.
In so many cases, for so many students, that small, personal, hands-on education is where those students learn best and are most likely to thrive. And that can only happen on a small college campus.
It's a deep honor to be listed among this registry of people in Indiana who have made a difference. But it's not just the honor that the academy person receives. There's also a duty that comes with that to continue to hold up private higher education.
Your many, many years of contributions to higher education, both your tenure as a professional in higher ed, in leadership of higher ed, and the impact that you had on all of the independent colleges throughout Indiana during your tenure as president of ICI, and to have watched the early phases of your tenure as a trustee at Franklin College, bringing higher ed experience to the Board of Trustees from a strategy standpoint has been and will be equally impactful. David, on behalf of the Indiana Academy, on behalf of your colleagues with whom you worked so closely and successfully at ICI, and on behalf of the state of Indiana that has benefited from your leadership roles throughout your career in higher education, congratulations on your induction into the Indiana Academy.
Thank you very much.